Okay, last but not least, in the white belt tier of house techniques is a move that has many names. I'm going to refer to this basic movement as the chase. There's many variations of this movement, and it's inspired by salsa type movement. The chase is also referred to by some as the loose legs. I think of that as an advanced variation of the chase, which we'll learn later. But we want to use the chase to basically practice moving our weight away from our body, but then pulling it back in. So it's going to feel a little bit different than pas de bourree, but like the pas de bourree, it's a stepping based movement where you're going to be moving your weight, shifting constantly between your feet. All right, so enough talk. Let's learn the chase. Timing wise, try to step out on the 1, pull the foot back in on the 2. Beginning of this step of what I'm showing you is going to look a little different than what we'll end up doing, but if you've learned a basic cha-cha step through salsa, start with this to get the idea of transferring your weight. After you're comfortable moving forward and backwards, try to move your foot out to the side while rotating your hip about 45 degrees in the opposite direction before pulling back to the center where you square your hips. Using your arm motion can help sync up the movement so that it feels like your arms and upper body can actually help your hips to turn and create more momentum with this movement. This also helps you create a steeper angle if you stepped out to the front. As you twist your body and pull back, use your arms in a way that feels like you're pulling the arm across as you step. When I pull my leg back, I'm crossing in front of my body and using the rear leg to step out into the next chase. If you just touch, it's not going to feel the same. Keep your knees bent and grounded to help you move more effectively. Make sure you're putting your weight into the step out. That way you can use that momentum to pull your leg back. Once you feel really grounded in the step and you've created some good momentum, you can use your hips to change direction, similar to the pas de bourree, simply by altering the angle of when you pull your leg in to finish the step. I can start front and then I can angle to the side. We can add a ball change to create some variation in this step, as well as some lightness. I step out on the 1, use my opposite foot to reset my weight on the and then I pull my leg back in on the 2. This is going to help you step with more lightness and help you stay on the balls of your feet to move quicker. By crossing our leg in front, before it felt like our weight was more or less 50-50 when we pulled our weight in. Now it feels like maybe 60% or the majority of our weight is slightly in favor of the crossing leg. So it's going to be a different weight shift. Be able to incorporate the bounce in your knees. Again, this is going to help your hips move more. And later incorporate a rock or a jack into this movement to add more power. You want to feel strong when your feet are crossed so that you can feel flexible enough to change direction or eventually build transitions out of this cross. This is a very important step to learn future variations.